So I don't do too many reviews, but today we're gonna do one. What are we doing it on? The Milwaukee measuring wheel. So I'm gonna show you a few things about this really quickly, but what I wanna hit on is I don't do too many reviews because a lot of this equipment is all what you choose to like, what happens to work out for you, who gave you a free piece of equipment and now you're doing a review on. And I don't feel like that's what builds your business. What builds your business is knowing about business, knowing what's the right thing to invest in. It's not about what mower you pick or this or that. But when I find a tool that has been way better than everything else I've ever had, and I love it, I want to talk about it. So our office manager, Zoe, had been pissed. She wanted one for her birthday last week. I've had 3 junk measuring wheels that we have literally measured so much stuff that they are falling apart. One of them won't clear, the other one barely. The other one, the pin has fell out of the wheel, and the third one is bent and broken. So I'd seen everybody do reviews on these Milwaukee measuring wheels. I knew they were gonna be nice. I'd also looked at a nice, can't remember what the model was, but it was similar to this thing where it had the break and the clear. But this thing, just the weight of this alone. I mean, this little measuring thing, that's ridiculous. I mean, we're not getting that close. Maybe somebody can use it, but I mean, you know where you're measuring to, so that thing's not as big of a deal. But just the weight of this thing, it feels stout. Everything else we bought, the ones that collapse, I hate them. The ones, the telescoping ones, they always end up breaking. They always end up not working anymore, and it's just, sooner or later you're going in the yard and you're like, oh, it's getting shorter, it's getting shorter, it's getting shorter. So it's just junk. But this thing, it's perfect. The handle, I mean, it's okay, whatever. It disconnects and unfolds real easy. I always leave these in my truck bed, so it's irrelevant if they unfold easy anyway. But the brake trigger, which is nice for stopping your measurement, not as crucial, but the button at your thumb to clear it so you do not have to kick it with your foot is where it's at. So I'm gonna flip this thing around. Give me a second here and I'm gonna walk through this thing with you. All right, there it is. Here's your controls. It's pretty slick. This is your brake. This is your clear button. It's a pretty easy way to make this work where this separates. Whoa! Wrecking on the first run today, huh? Where these separate, these are where these buttons go through and makes this all work. That's the other reason, my personal opinion, I'd rather keep this thing closed. If that was banging around in your bed, I see one of these getting broke off. So, easy clear mark there to clear your measurement as well. And I mean, that's it. This thing's stiff, it's stout. And the main important button right here, bud. Mark up some stuff, clear it. And here's this as well. It does seem to have a little bit better of a kickstand than some of the other ones I bought. But that's it. It's a solid measuring wheel, guys. I'm talking about this thing because this is something you use to make money. This is something you measure with every day. This is something you're using consistently to sell jobs. And this one's better than all the other stuff I've used before. So Milwaukee measuring wheel, the 12-inch, pretty solid product. I'm sure any of the other nicer ones where you start finding clear functions and brake functions on the handle are gonna be good. But yeah, anytime you can find an awesome tool compared to what you're using, buy that thing. Go sell some stuff. See you guys.